My name is Fred Levy, and I'm Chief Executive Officer at Araya supermarket. Araya is a company about 30-year-old. So by local standard, we are a fairly old company, and we benefit from a very strong core of customers that love our supermarket. But the market has been changing very much. First, because in the past we didn't have much entertainment, so shopping to Raya was an entertainment in itself. Now there are so many things going on in the kingdom that the youth goes to these places rather than shopping, and also because we have a very significant part of the population that is young, and therefore they have different ways of shopping, different preferences, and therefore our challenge is to adjust to this new world. And that's what I'm trying to do by transforming the company. We have really a hardcore base of customers that really are emotionally related to Araya. Our main objective and goal when developing our digital strategy was first to exist in the digital world as much as we exist in the physical world. The second point was for us to increase our share of voice. We are big in the West, but we exist mostly in the western part of the kingdom, and therefore we have some key players in the market that have an ability to outspend us in budget in terms of advertising, and the cost of billboards, TV advertising is too high for us. Whereas on digital media, you can really exist with much less money if you are smart. So that was our second objective. Our third objective was really for us to make the life of potential customers easier. That is, today, everybody has a phone, and before making any decision, people consult their phone. Okay, I want something. Okay, I want, where is this location? And that leads me to the fourth objective, which was to say, hey, maybe we can trigger a reaction among potential customers, and maybe we can get them to go to our stores if we provide them with updated, reliable, exciting information about Araya supermarket. I heard about Partoo on social media. And I thought the idea, the energy, and the technology they were building was very interesting, because there is so much to do in digital that the question is, okay, what about the tool do I need, and where do I start from? And what I thought is that the ideas of one single platform to do many things at once was a very exciting idea to save time and be able to move forward fast. What made us choose the Partoo solution was first the tool that they presented to us sounded both very efficient. It allowed us to save time, and it seemed to be rather user-friendly. And I thought, okay, that can really transform our existence in the digital, and that can be a big leap forward for us. With the dashboard, I follow up very much first customer satisfaction, and we start communicating with stores on this part too, because suddenly they have a kind of key performance indicator on how customers are satisfied. And that's key to have our store teams really focusing on customer satisfaction. And then I look at our presence, but also to which extent we are able to trigger action. And that often opens a dialogue with my team or with Partoo, so that they can help us identify how we could have more impact. Because at the end, if you have a lot of presence but not much action, that's not the goal. So managing this mix help us understand expectations of customers and what are the priorities of the moment. We had three major benefits from using Partoo platform. The first one was existing online. I said that for us, being able to exist in digital was a key objective. And with Partoo, today, if you search for a supermarket in Jeddah, you'll see on the top page Araya, which was not the case at all in the past. And therefore, that opened a lot of opportunities for us to attract new customers. So that was really our first objective. Our second objective was for us to have a tool that helps us manage all our supermarkets. We have more than 50 supermarkets, and we could not expect each of them to fill in their location, their opening time, to highlight the flyer that we have. So being able to do all this on one platform in a central way not only help us to be agile, but it helps us to guarantee the reliability of the information. And that's really a big leap forward for us. And I would say the first objective for us was also to get customer feedback that we could analyze, that we could address, and that we also could share with customers. I think it's very important to have an online presence in digital. Today, again, people use their phone for everything. So actually, the digital is often the starting point of a decision. And this decision might be a shopping decision. So if we don't exist in the digital world, we lose contact with a big mass of potential customers. So being able to have a tool, a platform that helps you address many at once is a great way to start, because in one step, you are able to make a big improvement in your existence in the digital world. And actually for us, that's what happened with the Partoo platform. If I could give any advice for a company willing to build a digital strategy, would be first, have clarity on what's your objective. And second, look for tools that can save you a lot of time. Technology is amazing and it can save us a lot of time. And therefore, being able to select the right platform, the right partner to move fast is really key for success. We cannot succeed alone. We succeed with partners. And today, luckily, Partoo is one of our great partners. And we want to grow together and to grow as fast as possible. So being challenged and challenged even more is something that I value. Anything that can help us, and maybe tomorrow having a chatbot that helps us address much more message faster and in a way that is meaningful for customers, that's something that could be exciting for us. So it's all about addressing more people and more feedback from the web, because the web it's very vast, and therefore we have limited team, we have limited resources, and I value very much a technological tool to be able to address more and more tasks with the same resources.